Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Grizzly Digital Network. I'm joined now by my new friend, Annalise Wood. Annalise, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Just good?
Yeah.
Or perfect?
Perfect.
We're going to jump into the highlights here. The first thing I want to know, what'd you eat for breakfast?
Chick-fil-A. Not always Chick-fil-A, just today. Yep.
Fair enough. It was a wonderful day to be a Grizzly here. Your first time in a Grizzly uniform, you've transferred here to GDC, and honest to goodness, before today started, going through the whole recruiting process, what were your expectations in coming to Georgia Gwinnett College?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. If you come here as an opposing team, it's definitely an unreal feeling. And so coming here, I was in awe of everything that was going on. And so this, in June when I said, hey, I'm going to transfer, and God said, hey, I think we're going to Georgia. This was my first thought. I mean, it's an unreal experience being here. And so expectations, personal expectations is I'm here to do exactly what I did when I was here in a different jersey. And so, that's a really big thing for me. And so, team goal, I was here to have a really awesome team culture. And that's something that I told Coach Cat right off the bat. Like, team culture is my biggest thing when looking for a team. Having a strong pitching staff and having support for our pitching staff. That's a really big thing for me. So expectations, I mean, coming in, I just thought that team culture and do your thing.
That team culture shined in game number one. Grizzlies got out to an early lead and ended up winning by the run rule 8-0. But I think it's official title. Your frenemy, Sydney Pelaez. Parks went over the right field wall, and anytime somebody goes 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, a home run, 2 RBIs, and 4 runs scored is our Grizzly today.
Yeah.
But not today. Today was a little bit different. Front row seat to game number one. What'd you see?
Yeah, no, Sydney's unreal. And so I told her, Sydney, you were putting on a show. And so, front row seat, sitting in that dugout, I watched Lex do her thing. And, I have her back and she has mine, and we are, super close. And so I had her back. And so when she was throwing, I was watching them swing and miss. And I thought, they're swinging a her rise ball. Hope they like mine. So, we really teamed that one up. I think we had, 26 strikeouts together. And so I think that's an unreal staff for sure.
Well, a lot of new things for you. New campus, new coaching staff, new teammates, new uniform. Today, when you started warming up for game number 2, was there any sense of normalcy for you?
Yeah, I mean, for real, it's normal now. This is it. It's kind of like, I put on a Grizzly uniform and I was like, oh, okay, this is it. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. And so, it was brand new in August, and it felt weird in August. It doesn't feel weird now, And so coming in, these girls are my family. And so you get to play with, 25, 26 of your best friends. And so really, yeah, it's normal. It's game day.
And so there was nothing normal, very abnormal. Game number 2 for Annalise. We get through 4 innings with 10 strikeouts. We get 4-run lead. At what point in that game did you kind of realize something special was happening?
Yeah, I mean, I think coming in, my visit here with Coach Cat, I talked to Coach Cat, and she said one of the biggest things that she's told me in the fall and into this spring is, hey, we're going to play the game. We're not going to play the moment. And I think that's something that for me has been really, really big. And so for this team, opening day, this is a big moment. Hitting that 7th inning, I knew it's coming. I believe the strikeout record was 14. I had 14, 1 to go. That's a big moment. And so I think it all barrels down to Coach Cat tells every one of us, hey, we're going to play the game and not the moment, because moments change, game never changes. So,
well,
sure.
The game was perfect for you and the Grizzlies. It's our second perfect game in program history. The first one happened just 6 games ago in the conference tournament last May. 16 total strikeouts for you. That's a school record in your Grizzly debut, and the ball never left the infield. They grounded out the first a couple times, flew out to you, and flew out to Josie. If I told you that was going to be your debut in a Grizzly uniform, what would you have told me?
No way. That's something that I think you can even dream of. And when you go to bed and you close your eyes and you envision a perfect game, I think it couldn't have been more perfect. And so, but at the end of the day, it's not my perfect game. That game wasn't composed of 21 strikeouts. And so it's our perfect game. We had plays all in the infield, and I had the best support staff over there in the dugout, and I had Coach Razy and Lex side by side calling pitches. And so, it was our perfect game. So it's not my perfect game.
Job well put. Job well done. Congratulations,
Thank
Annalise.
You.
I know you're new, and here comes more new.
Mm-hmm.
When you're the Grizzly today on the Grizzly Digital Network, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. And I have a feeling this won't be your last time on the Grizzly Digital Network on the Grizzly today, but you get some shout-outs.
Oh, shout-out. Perfect. Sid, Just like I said, Sydney put on a show. It's a lot more comforting to see Sid at the end of 43 feet as a catcher and not as a hitter. Let me tell you that right now. That home run she hit in that first game, that one felt a little too familiar. But no, she's my biggest supporter. You can sit, if you get a good picture, you can see Sydney smiling through her catcher. She's just smiling away, and so she's the first one ran out there and hugged me. She's awesome. So for sure, Lex, another one. I had her back in that first game, and we really push each other, and so she had an outstanding game, and my goal is, okay, I'm going to do better. When I have a good game, her goal is I'm going to do better. And so we really push each other, and I think there's no, it's a healthy competition, but, she's super close. And so having her and Razy side by side calling that game, definitely comforting feeling having both of them over there, for sure.
Annalise, congratulations.
Thank you.
That'll do it for us here from Lawrenceville, Georgia, as GGC sweeps Ohio Christian in the season opener off of Annalise Wood's perfect game in game number 2.